Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel here as we do some more 2018 Atlanta Braves payoff pitch replay that we've been doing for 5 years, as we are continuing on trying to 2026 make it a big payoff pitch year for us. And I don't think we're going to be able to get 80 games on the channel and finish this project, but if we can get 40 games on the channel, I'd be pretty happy with that. So many games, so many baseball games. Yeah, 2018 Braves, really good fun team to play. And we're doing our third game in Milwaukee tonight. So I think this is the last game of the series, so at least we won't have to see Milwaukee anymore. So without further ado, Phoenix Knight, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. You might need more than 80 to finish, especially if the Braves make the playoffs. Someday, my friend, someday, maybe. So many games of baseball. There's so many games. Unbelievable. All right, so tonight's matchup, again, as I talked about, is our third game. Last game. If you missed it, please go watch that video. It was an awesome, awesome game. 15 innings it went. So I'm not going to spoil it from there, but boy, what a game that ended up being. So going into this game, which is actually the next game on the schedule, both of these teams have got pitching issues because each team used like 10 pitchers in the last game. So we'll see how it goes for each of the teams. I'm just going to put this over here so it's not too distracting. All right, as I talked about, the red and the white dice are your 2d6. Your 2 black dice are your percentile rules. Any roll of 0-0, I'm going to re-roll it. Normally it's a rare play, but I don't like the rare plays. So we're just going to re-roll it. I sometimes house rule. A 0-0 is a ballpark check, and you roll to find out if it's a wheelhouse or in-play check. And I like to do that one as well, but for today we'll just say any 0-0, we're just going to re-roll and move on. Okay, so the pitching matchup today, let's slide these down just a little bit. It's going to be Junior Guerrera for the Milwaukee Brewers. He'll be facing off against Andrew Ciarte, Ozzie Albies, Freddie Freeman, Nick Markakis, Kurt Suzuki, Yohan Camargo, Charlie Culberson, Dancy Swanson, and the pitcher, which happens to be Sean Newcomb. Newcomb is a left-hander. Got to try and remember that. He'll be going up against Jonathan Villar, Christian Yelich, Lorenzo Cain, Jesus Aguilar, Travis Shaw, Hernan Bernez, Tyler Sanandino, Eric Krautz, and of course, the pitcher. So without further ado, the warm-up tosses have completed here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're looking at wheelhouse checks for lefties. It's a 1-74, like 75% of the time. It's going to be a wheelhouse check against lefties. Right-handers is a 1-51 is a wheelhouse check. So could be a big, big game. Thank you all for joining us tonight as we get set for game number 89. And all 89 of these games, believe it or not, are on my channel, so you can check them out. And I would highly recommend you watch all 89 of them. Get my views up. All right, here we go. And the windup in the pitch from Junior Guerrera. 7 in play. Any, though, is going to be too high. That is going to be ground ball hit to Salandino. At shortstop, he's going to throw it to first. Aguilar, 1 away. Ozzie Albies. That is an 8 of 63. And that is going to be lifted into right field. Perez is out there. He will make the catch. 2 up, 2 down. And it's Freddie Freeman. Freddie on this season is batting .326. His average has dipped a little bit. It was over 330 for a while there. So .326. So we need to get him back on the track. Freddie Freeman. 11 tough, 77. That's going to be to Salandino and 2 ground ball outs. And before you know it, it's 1-2-3 inning for the Brewers. We go to the bottom of the first. And Sean Newcomb again, lefty. We have to look at the left side of the card. Lefty is a 6 tough, 87. That's going to be fly ball center field. 1 away. Christian Yelich. We got a lefty-lefty matchup here. Lefty-lefty. 10 is patient. 91. He's not that patient, though. That's going to be a 2-bouncer to Ozzie Albies at second. He's going to throw it to first. No problem. 2 away for Lorenzo Cain. Cain was not in the first 2 games of the series. I don't know if he was injured or just taking a few days off. But he is back for game number 3. That is a 4 patient, 15. He is that patient. He will take ball 4 on the outside corner. Cain, 2, 3, or 4 gets the auto steal, and he gets an 11, so no auto steal. I deal with the auto steal in this game. I find it a lot easier than trying to figure out when they would try to steal. Anyone that reaches base, they can auto steal. So. And it seems to work out pretty good because you don't have that many people making the check anyways. Aguilar is up. That is a 7 ballpark. We just talked about this. He is a right-hander, though. As a 1-51 is a wheelhouse. That is a 46. That's not good. That means it's a wheelhouse check for Jesus Aguilar. And the wind end, it's a 61, and that is hit well. It is going. It is going out to right field and gone. A 2-run home run by Jesus Aguilar. And it's 2-0 here with 2 outs. Travis Shaw, 5, tough, 59, tough, 59. It's going to be grounded. Camargo down at third base. He makes a strong throw to first. But 2 runs on 1 hit. 2 runs on 1 hit. We go to the top of the second. It is 2-0 for the home team Brewers. Junior Guerrera. 3 in play. 36. He's a righty. 36 is going to be a base hit. Nick Markakis just back up the middle for a single. He has no auto steals, so we don't have to roll for that. Kurt Suzuki on the season, .317 average. He's got himself 9 home runs, 37 RBIs, 16 walks, and 31 strikeouts. Hey, Danny, how you doing? Could you please explain what a wheelhouse check is again? Yes, certainly. Phoenix Knight has also helped you out there. Wheelhouse is one of the sections of the batter card. It is it's where a lot of home runs come from, especially on the better hitters. And I agree with everything Phoenix Knight just said. So based on what you roll on the pitcher card, you're going to go to that result on the batter card. So you have wheelhouse checks, which are in the green. You have patient checks, where the yellow. You have tough results, which are in the blue. And then the white results are your in play. So based upon what you roll on the 2D12 sided dice, that's where you go and check that specific spot of the card. So if it's a wheelhouse check, you can see a lot of wheelhouse checks come with a pretty high home run result or base hit result. So, Kurt Suzuki is up. Here we go. As a 9 tough, 14 tough. So, because he rolled a tough, we go to the tough section. He is a right-hander. So, we go to the right-handed side of the card. And we look for the number he rolled, which is a 14. So, you can see a 1-21 is a strikeout. He rolled a 14, so that falls in the 1 to 21. So it's an SO, which is a strikeout. And that's as simple as the game is. And we will put down a strikeout. Johan Camargo. 6, tough 40, and he's a right-handed. And he's going to strike out fastball outside corner. And that is 2 away for Charlie Culberson. Charlie, 3 in play, 22, and that's going to be a base hit. It's going to be a base hit. There are fast action cards that you can buy when you buy the base game. And you can use these cards to get your results. So I always take the card and flip it over. On the singles section, you can see that a runner on first base will advance 1 base. So that's what we will get. We will get a runner, a single, and a runner moving to second. And now with 2 men on, it's up to Dansby Swanson. Braves can come right back here and deliver. Dansby Swanson on the season. Dansby's batting only 240. He's not having a great time. 11 home runs. He's got 38 RBIs, 20 walks, and 70 strikeouts. He strikes out a lot. He needs to buckle down a little bit. Dansby, come on, Dansby. 9. That is a tough 47, and that is going to be a strikeout. And just as I mentioned, he strikes out, and we go to the bottom of the 2nd inning. No, Phoenix, go ahead, buddy. Help him out as much as you can. That'd be great. Thank you, buddy. It lets me concentrate on the game if you can do that. Yeah, I was just gonna say, if you're looking for more gameplay of this, you can check out Phoenix Knight. He just did a playthrough on his channel not too long ago. All right, so we got Sean Newcomb again, lefty pitcher. So we're gonna look at the left-handed side of the cards now. We got to try and remember that's the one problem with this game is I always forget that. Here we go, bottom of the 2nd. It is a 9. That is a patient 76. He's not that patient. It's a G4, so we know that's going to go to Ozzy Albies, and he'll throw to first. No problem. 1 away. Tyler Sanandino. 5, tough 88, and that is going to be ground ball to Swanson. 6-3 if you're scoring at home. And it's up to Eric Krotz. 3, tough 82. Yes, that is an 82. So when you look at the card and you go to the section that you're looking at, in this case we rolled a tough result because he rolled a 3. So we're going to the tough section. If the result is not in that section, so you can see like he rolled an 82, there is no 82, so you use the out column. So it becomes an automatic out, and then you look at the out column. So in this case, it's a G6, and so it's going to be a 1, 2, 3 inning. All right, we got the pitcher hitting cards. Pitcher hitting cards are slightly different. Each pitcher uses just one column. It's not a lefty-righty thing. So for Sean Newcomb, he uses card number 1. So we're just using column number 1. As an 8, tough 28, that's a strikeout. And there we go. Here we go. Ender. 5, patient 39, and he walked a ball 4. Ender has a steal on a 5, so I do auto steal, and if I roll a 5 or less, he gets the steal. He did not get the steal, so we're just assuming he didn't do anything. Ozzy Albies, 7 in play, 47. Oh, just out of range, and that is going to be popped up. Over on the left-hand side, that's going to be Travis Shaw, just in foul territory. He will make the catch. Freddie Freeman. 8, 54 for Freddie, and yep, he can't get that one. Grounds it back to the pitcher. Guerrero, underhand toss to Aguilar, covering first. And just like that, the Braves go down in order. 1, 2, 3. Bottom of the third inning, and it is Sean Newcomb, who rolls a 10 patient. 97, though. The pitcher's not that patient. 97, he's going to actually hit it into left field for the out. Back up is Jonathan Villar for your Brewers. 7 ballpark, and the ballpark card is a little bit different. Anytime you roll a ballpark, you look at the ballpark card. He rolled a 92. He is a right-handed batter because the pitcher's a lefty. So he'd be a right-handed batter, and on the right-handed batter, he rolls a 92, which is going to be an in-play check. So we're going to roll the percentile dice again to get an in-play check. He rolled a 75, and that is going to be a ground ball to second base. Ozzie Albies is busy, but makes a good throw. Christian Yelich with 2 away. 9, another patient, 56, and he's going to walk him. So Yelich is aboard 2, 3, or 4. He'll auto steal. He did not get it. Lorenzo Cain. Tough, 35, and he almost got a base hit. 33, he would have been a base hit, but at 35, he's going to be popped up to the second baseman. And we got out of that one. It could have been dangerous. That could have been very bad. So we're headed to the 4th inning, cruising right along here so far. Junior Guerrero and Nick Markakis. I should mention, if you're new around here and you're not sure exactly the way I got things set up, I'm actually using a program called Replay Baseball that I can manually enter the results on my cards into the game. So I'm using Replay Baseball to enter the results that I roll on the game. And I find Replay Baseball the best computer program in the world. Without a doubt. Absolutely without a doubt. The best baseball program in the world. Nick Markakis is up here in the top of the 4th. 7 in play, 14. And that is going to be a base hit single. Markakis. Once again, Markakis has no steal chance. Did he have any steals on the season? Let's see. He had 1 stolen base and was caught once. All right, Kurt Suzuki. Come on, Kurt. Let's go, buddy. 12, that's a defensive check. So what I do again is I get the next card, I flip it over, and it shows you what we're doing here. In this case, it's a range to the shortstop. Range to the shortstop, that's Salandino. If you look at the cards here, Tyler Salandino at shortstop has a range of D. So when we look at our card here, we can see range of D. So is this a hit on a 1 to 56 and an out on a 57 to 99. And 63 will be an out. So it is an out. So we will check to see if it is going to be a double play or not. Suzuki is a 6 double play. That's a 7 double play. We'll roll, and we got a 6 double play. So it's going to be a double play. So it's going to be a great play by Salandino. Flips it from his knees to Villar. Villar throws it to Aguilar. And we're going to just call that a 6-4-3 double play. That was not great, especially since it was a range check. And the person actually had a D. So that was very fortunate for the Brewers, actually. But sometimes the dice get you sometimes. Yoan Camargo now. 4, Ballpark. Ballpark. He is a lefty. That's a 1-74 wheelhouse, but he rolls an 80, so it's going to be an in-play check. In-play check for Camargo. 33, and that is going to be a single. So another hit, but a single. Charlie Culberson. 6, tough, 31, and he strikes out to end the threat. So, double play and not much going on there. The Braves without hitting the Brewers at this point, but they can't get anything to mesh together. Jesus Aguilar here. 8, tough, 41, and he swings at a ball outside the zone. He's not happy, hits his head with the bat and trying to knock some sense into him. He was not definitely fooled on that pitch, I guess. Lefty-lefty matchup, Sean Newcomb and Travis Shaw here. 6, tough, 94, and that's going to be fly to right field. Not too many balls hit in the outfield today. Hernan Perez and a 7. Another Ballpark. Oh, no, it's a 0-0. I talked about this in the beginning. 0-0 is a rare play in payoff pitch. I don't do the rare play, so anytime I roll a 0-0, we're going to re-roll. So you see 3, tough, 24, and strikes him out. So that was a much better result for us anyways. So I'm glad I changed that. We're ahead to the 5th inning. 2-0 to your score. Good ball game here in Milwaukee today. The 3rd game of a 3-game series here for the Braves. And let's see if they can make a comeback here. 6 is tough. Tough 45. Nope. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. And we're going to let Newcomb swing. Tough. 50 is a strikeout. Most pitchers will strike out on anything tough. Result. And an 8 tough. Oh, nope. 0-0. We got to reroll that. 10. Patient 34. Patient 34. Walked him. There we go. Man on board. He's a 2, 3, 4, 5 for a steal. And he got the 2. So he steals second base. Nice. Gets himself in scoring position for Ozzy. We need a base hit now, Ozzy. Ozzy. Let's go, Ozzy. 7 in play, 31. He's going to do it. Base hit, single. Now we got to find out what happens to the runner at second. Runner at second scores. And just like that, it is a 2-1 ball game as the Braves are coming back. Ozzy, what's your steal rating? 3. 2 or 3, he can steal. Let's roll to see if he gets the steal. No, he does not get the sign to steal. Not with Freddie Freeman at the plate. Freddie waits on the pitch. Here it comes. Oh, yes, it is. You're right. Guerrera, 30-33. That is a wild pitch. I got to remember that. It's another one of these things in payoff pitch that I always forget about. But we'll try and remember that going forward. Sometimes I remember. 9, tough. Tough 73. Nope, not going to work. Fly to left. But the Braves pick up a run on a hit. No errors. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It's a 2-1 ball game. And Sean Newcomb. 6, tough, 59. Strikes out Salandino. Strike 3 straight pitches and got him swinging all 3 times. Eric Krutz is a 4 patient. 86, though. He is hacking at the ball and gets it and bounces it right to Swanson at shortstop. And you have Junior Guerrera, and they're going to let Junior Guerrera hit. They're going to try and leave him in for at least another inning. 10, patient, 58, and not that patient. Grounded to Ozzy at second, and there we go. Headed to the 6th inning, boys and girls. 2-1 is your score. Braves just one swing away from tying this one up. Junior Guerrera, and he gets a sign from Kratz behind the plate. Here it comes the pitch. 9-47. 47 is going to pop it up to second base. Suzuki went into a double play last time. Let's see if he can get something magic going this time. Tough 63. Not this time. Fly ball to right field. And Yohan Camargo. 12 defensive play. It's going to be an error in the right fielder. That's Hernan Perez. Hernan Perez error. Oh my God, look, he played second base, shortstop, third base, right field, left field, and center field. In this case, he's playing right field. His error, is that what I said? Yes, error is a 5. Okay. He is an error of 5. So 1-34 will be an error. Come on, give us a nice low number. Nope, it's an out. He caught it. Oh well. Can't do much about it. All right, bottom of 6. Here we go. It's a great pitching matchup today, especially after yesterday's 15-inning game. Both teams needed a pitcher to come out and just get them 6 or 7 innings. So this has been good for both of these teams. Villar's up 9. Patient 73. Not that patient. Fly to right. Out there is Markakis. Takes a few steps to his left and makes the catch. Christian Yelich. Ballpark 74. He's a lefty. That is going to be a wheelhouse. That is not good. Christian Yelich is going to get himself a wheelhouse check. A 46 is hit well. It's carrying out to right field. It's going, and it is gone. And the Brewers have extended their 2-run lead back. It is 3-1 now. Lorenzo King, wheelhouse right off the bat, 34, and that is going to be a double this time. A double by King. And they're going to get some activity in the bullpen. As I was just talking about how both teams' pitching has done well, all of a sudden Newcomb is coming apart. 7, ballpark again. No, what are you doing? Oh, he's a righty. That's going to be another wheelhouse check. Wheelhouse 39, and that is gone. And did Aguilar hit a home run earlier? He did hit a home run earlier. He's got a 2 home run game, and just like that, oh my gosh. A 2-run home run, and it's 5-1. Are you kidding me? So. Is he fatigued? Is Newcomb fatigued? I don't really use the fatigue in payoff pitch. Because there's a fatigue system built into replay. So when it shows me in replay they're fatigued, that's when I pull them. So I don't use the system built into payoff pitch. But he probably, according to their rules, he might be. I don't know. 6, tough 37, and that's gonna strike him out. Come on, buddy, what are you doing to me? Hernan Perez. 5, tough 78, and that's going to be fly to center, and what a bad inning. That was a 3 runs on 4 hits. Big home run, 2 home run day by Jesus Aguilar. Boo! Not very nice. Now the Braves have their work cut out for them And we are going to go ahead and make a pitching change here. The pitching change is going to happen. Yeah, that's true. That is true. We're going to pull out Barnes? Jacob Barnes? Yeah, it's going to be Jacob Barnes. He looks like he's not spent. So Jacob Barnes is coming in. 11 is Patient 54. He's a righty. Patient 54 is going to be a base hit single. Charlie with a nice delivery there and a 2 or 3 for the auto steal. Nope. Dansby Swanson. It's a 2. Patient. 85 though. He's not that patient. It's grounded to short. We're going to try for a double play. That is a 7. Wait a minute. Yes. 7 and a 5. And it's an 8. So the only play is to first base actually. So it's going to be a 6-3 put out. And Newcomb's day is going to be done as we are going to get a pinch hitter for the pitcher because we need some offense here. It's going to be Ronald Acuna coming in. Ooh, maybe not. No. Let's bring the lefty in. We'll bring in Ryan Flaherty. We'll bring in Ryan Flaherty, the lefty. Here comes the pitch from Barnes. 10 ballpark. 90 though is going to be an in-play check. So Ryan Flaherty with an in-play check. 44 against the right-hander just outside his range. 44 is going to be back to the pitcher. Unfortunately. So not much going on there. And back to the top of the order. Ender Enciarte. Come on, Ender. We need some offense. In play. 74, not good. Grounded to short. And that's going to do it for the Braves here in the 7th. We go to the bottom of the 7th. You know what time that is? It is take me out to the ball game time. Feel free to go ahead and recite it as I get a new pitcher. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and some Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. 'Cause it's root for the Cardinals. 'Cause if they don't win, it's a shame. 'Cause it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. All right, yeah. Here we go, bottom of 7. 4, Patient 42. He's a righty this time. Patient 42 is going to be a base hit single. Single. Salandino can get a 2, 3, or 4 for an auto steal. Did not get the 8. Tough. 76. Fly to center base. Center field is what I meant to say. And the pitcher spot coming up. They're going to go ahead and use the sacrifice system. Yes, sacrifice. This way they can leave them in there for another inning. So, sacrifice. And it's going to be a sacrifice hit. And again, it doesn't really matter. We're just going to go 3-1 in the putout. And Villar is up now. Patient 64. And look at that. He's not that patient. Grounded down to third base. And we got out of that mess. And we go to the top of the 8th. Woo. All right. Barnes against Azialmes. Tough. 0-5. Swing and a miss. What was he thinking there? He's way out in front of that slider. Freddie Freeman. 8 of 69, and that is hit into left field. Taking 2 steps to his left is Yelich. He'll make the catch. 2 outs for Nick Markakis here. 7 in play, but 85 is going to be a fly ball to Lorenzo Cain in center field, and we're going to the bottom of the 8th. Carlisle is going to be done. We are going to bring in Biddle. Biddle. Jesse Biddle it is. Barbara, what is going on? Good evening to you. And Mr. Biddle, the lefty, is going to come in here in the bottom of the 8th. It is 5-1 in favor of your Brewers. And the Brewers are trying to take 2 of 3 games against the Braves here. Biddle against Yelich. Here we go. 10 tough. 31. He's a lefty. Strikes him out. That was a nice pitch by Biddle. Lorenzo Cain. And that's a ballpark 21. That is going to be a wheelhouse check. Are you kidding me? Another wheelhouse check. 43 is going to be a base hit single. He can get an auto steal in a 2, 3, or 4. Just not get the auto steal, but gets the single. Jesus Aguilar, let's look at his day so far. Home run, strikeout, home run. And they're both home runs were two-run home runs. So he counted for 4 runs for his team today. And let's just say I'm not a big fan of that. No, not a big fan. 8 tough, 37. He strikes. He's the lefty. Yep, third strikes him out. And we're headed one out to go to the 9th. 3 patient, 93 not that patient. That's going to be fly to right. And we are headed to the 9th inning, and coming in for your Brewers to close this one out. It is not a save opportunity. So they're going to bring in Mr. Lopez. This is not a save opportunity. It's going to be Jorge Lopez coming in for your Brewers. The Brew Crew trying to take 2 or 3 from the vaunted Braves. Can the magic get started, as Phoenix Knight likes to say on his channel every baseball game he does? Will we see some 9th inning magic? Well, let's see. If there's anyone that can start some 9th inning magic, it's going to be, yes, Kurt Suzuki. Here we go. 11 in play. 51. No. Ground ball down to first base. Aguilar is going to take it to the bag himself. Johan Camargo. Patient 58. And that's a double. That's our first double by a Brave in the whole game. Charlie Culberson. 8 tough. 87. Grounded to short. He's just going to go to first. The runner can move up. He doesn't really care. That run means nothing. Dansby Swanson would now down to the last out. Tough. 0-2. Strike 3 called on the outside corner, and that is your ball game. Junior Guerrera improves to 6-9 on the season. Sean Newcomb drops to 7-8. Your MVP of this one, the Big Bopper, the Slammer Jamma, the Man of the Hour, Jesus Aguilar. 2 2-run home runs. That's 4 runs. If it wasn't for him, we would have won the game. Well, it would have been tied 1-1. But before you know it, this one is over. And the Braves drop to 55-34. Milwaukee improves to 48-42. We will look That's... Look at the standings here. Look at the standings. The Braves are 6 games up on Washington, still 6 games up on Washington with a 55-34 record. Washington is 49-40, still 6 games up, which is amazing because the Braves are in a slump, and I'm talking a serious slump. We're talking, come on. Loss, win, loss, loss, win, loss, 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 win, loss. So they've only won 3 of their last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Only won 3 of their last 11 games. So their record is 8-3 in the last 11, which is, 3-8, which is terrible. So, but the funny thing about this is, when we had this streak started, we were 8 games up, and we're still 6 games up, even though we went 3-11. Wow. So Washington must be not doing very good either. Let's look at Washington's schedule. They must be losing a lot too. Loss, win, win, loss, loss, win, 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 loss. Well, they're doing more winning than losing. So they've made up a couple games. That's pretty good. That's not bad. The other teams that are winning are Pittsburgh, 5 games up on St. Louis in the Central Division. Yes, the Pirates, 5 games up on the Cardinals. And in the West Division, you have the Dodgers, a game up on Arizona. In the American League, which nobody really cares about, Boston, 6 games up on New York. And Cleveland, 15.5 games up on Minnesota. I mean, that one's pretty much over, that division. Holy crap. 15.5 games up. And in the American League West, Houston is 8.5 games up on Los Angeles. Oof. I will show you the box score from today. Not that it matters, but where is it? There it is. There's your box score from today. Yes, you should be able to see that. Yes, okay. There's all your information, your pictures, the results and the plays, and you can actually go through, there's the box score, you can go by play-by-play, you can go to the series stats, you can actually print this information out. That's why this program is the best program in existence if you are a baseball fan. It'll autoplay the other games from the day. It'll give you the play of the day, which was Jose Iglesias orders a triple. Playing 2 triples. Wow, he had 2 triples today. That's crazy. And the play of the day was A.J. Pollock in the game between San Diego and Arizona. In the bottom of the 8th, Arizona batting, man on first, 1 out, trailing 2-0. A.J. Pollock rocks a 2-run home run. Look at that. Ooh, yeah. That is a look at Payoff pitch is game number 89 of the season. Atlanta 55-34. Awesome record. We've done well managing them. Unfortunately, we're kind of in a little bit of slumps. If you are interested in more Payoff pitch action, be sure to subscribe to Phoenix Knight and his wonderful, great, awesome channel. And he has got a baseball season going on right now that you can enjoy watching and playing along with him. Atlanta, let's see here. So these go here. I'm trying to make sure I don't put the cards in the wrong spot. And I got to remember to take the pitcher hitting cards out. Because if I don't take the pitcher hitting cards out, then they'll end up getting lost. So Milwaukee, yeah, well, hopefully we're done. Let's just double check the schedule one last time. Schedule. Yep, we are out of here. We're leaving Milwaukee. We're headed home, and we got 2 games against Toronto. And then we got 3 games against Arizona. and then we go on the road and play 2 at Washington. So we're going home for 5 games, 2 against Toronto and 3 against Arizona. So looking forward to some home cooking. Maybe we can get back on the winning column. Thanks everyone for watching. I appreciate it, and we'll see you all soon, my friends. Take care of yourself. Have a good night, and we'll see you next time. The Milwaukee Brewers win 5-1 on two-run home runs by Jesus Aguilar. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.